Mr. Horne, you are charged with harassment. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
This Texas courtroom just got real. A man is facing jail for harassing his ex with disturbing threats, from telling her to watch her back to even encouraging suicide. But Judge Boyd doesn't just warn him, he delivers one of the toughest no-contact speeches you'll ever hear. What unfolds is a lesson in restraint, boundaries, and what happens when you break them.
Yes, Judge. On March 6, 2025, the officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a telephone harassment type call. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with a complainant who stated that the defendant is the complainant's ex-husband, saying threatening messages toward her, such as, "You better watch your back," and "This is a threat." The defendant advised the complainant to kill yourself, and the officer also observed a message saying, "You better run for the rest of your life because you're fucked." The complainant advised the officer that these messages did place her in fear of bodily injury, and the officer observed ongoing messages from the defendant.
Your Honor, may I speak?
No.
Yes, sir.
So we have here the complainant that she's been receiving many text messages on her cell phones by the defendant, who's a complainant's ex-husband, saying, "You better watch your back. This is a threat." I guess he told her to go kill herself. What else? Did you have something you wanted to add?
Well, the other thing I want to add, Your Honor, was after the law enforcement officer spoke with the complainant, that calls the defendant told them he was angry, didn't want to hurt her, and then after they got off the phone, he texted the complainant.
Okay. Mr. Horne, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I see a dismissed, hey, Blaze,
Sir.
I see a dismissed aggravated assault. Tell me that's the same complaining witness.
It is the same complainant. Let me just check, Your Honor, but it's the same name.
No. Mr. Horne, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you so I know where you are at all times and you're not to have any contact with this person whatsoever. If I find that you have any contact, and I don't care what it is, I don't care if it's Fortnite, I don't care if it's Snapchat, I don't care if it's text message, I don't care if it's a smoke signal, I don't care if it's your aunt from your cousin's three times removed. If I find that you tried to contact her from any means, I will deem you a public danger. I'm going to put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond so high it'll split the clouds. Do you understand? I will do everything in my power to protect my city at all costs. I don't care what color. They're a small farm animal. I don't give a rat's behind. Don't say anything. The only thing I'm trying to impart to you is that life is way too short to live in a 6x9 box because of a person, a thing, woman, whatever it is. Get over it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. That is the second question, Your Honor.
Right. Because of the aggravated assault, I'm going to put a GPS monitor and I'm going to order no contact, no going within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Would you mind reaching out to her, letting her know all the conditions that we've set forth so that she knows, you know, in the event that we have further contact, we can take the appropriate action, please?
Absolutely.
I'm also ordering you, Mr. Horne, not to be in possession of weapons.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content.
Your Honor, may I please just say something?
Just, you have the right to remain silent.
Yes, sir.
Now is the time for you to exercise that right. I know you want to say something, but that's why we have lawyers. You will get a lawyer, okay? You can explain your side to the lawyer, and the lawyer can talk to the DAs. They can talk to me. Now, this is not the appropriate forum. Mr. Horne, I'm telling you, I know that there's always two sides to the story. And if there wasn't, you'd be in jail right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
Right. You are out in the free world now. The only thing I'm asking you to do is don't have contact with this person. I'm not asking you to split the atom, not to do Pythagorean's theorem. Don't have contact. It's extremely easy. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care what you have to say. There's no justification you can give for trying to contact this person. Do you have a child with this person?
2, sir.
Okay. So you need to use an intermediary. That's what you need to do.
I'm just trying to divorce, so we're not even divorced, sir.
I'm not going to talk
Yes, sir.
to you.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
don't want to
Understand.
talk to you. I want to talk back. As a father, you should have access to your child. Every father should have full access to their child, just like the mother. It doesn't matter if you're wearing pants, if you're wearing a skirt, none of that matters. You should get access. But I don't want you to have contact with her and using the kids as an excuse. You need to find an intermediary somehow. Howdy.
I mean, no, I have suppressors, I have SPRs. What do I do with all that stuff, sir?
Ah,
You ordered me not to have weapons, and I.
correct.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to have weapons. So, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
I have 2 working for me right now. One's for the divorce, one for some speeding tickets. I can hire a 3rd lawyer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a concrete plant manager.
So what I can do is I can give you an application for an appointed lawyer to see whether you qualify. I don't know. I give lawyers to nearly everyone here so that there's no excuse. But you still have to qualify because there are guidelines that I have to follow. So Deputy Miranda will give you an application now. I can have you fill it out. I will take a look to see whether you qualify. If you don't, I just can't give you a lawyer, right? And you'll be required to go hire lawyers. So, but be that as it may, don't have contact with this person. I don't care that you have children with this person. Don't use that as an excuse. You need to understand that I know that you want to see the kids. There's got to be a way to work it out, but no means no. You're the one that's going to end up in jail. All right, Deputy Miranda's going to give you an application. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria. We'll have you get with Fleischer your bond conditions, then I'll take a look at the application. Sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you all the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you a PR bond today. The state doesn't want me to give you a PR bond. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000, and I'm going to give you a PR bond. If you make the slightest move to violate any of these conditions, then I'm going to yank the PR bond, and you will end up in jail. Your bond is set at $5,000.
Sir.
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt now. You are not to use the co-parenting app at all. Do you understand? If I find that you do, no means no.
So I can't see them.
You cannot use the app because you're not to communicate with this person. Do you understand?
How can I FaceTime my kids? No.
I don't know, but I don't want you to have contact with this person whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
What you need to do is give a list of the conditions to the family court lawyer, and you go from there.
I'm not sure.
Is this Mr. Crawford?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Lord Crawford, you're charged with. Oh,
Is John D on Zoom? Not,
oh,
I can email him.
he's on bond for theft and now he picked up a new case. Am I right?
Yes, Judge, the VPR was filed on the 12th.
No.
Wrong one. Are you looking at Crawford, Lord?
Lord Crawford. No, okay, he's on felony probation, that's what it was. Mr. Crawford, you're charged with theft, you're charged with evading arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine on the evading case. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine on that case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. What time did he get to court today?
But I'm not sure, but he was definitely ready. We marked everybody in as one color, and when it switches colors, then we did.
Court starts at 8:30. Doesn't start at 9:02, 10:22, 11:51. It starts at 8:30. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm just telling you for future reference.
Yes, sir.
It starts at 8:30. It doesn't start at Mr. Crawford's time, our time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On March 11th, 2025, officer dispatched to a theft in progress call and made contact with the complainant, the asset protection employee, who advised that multiple males were inside the business and were actively stuffing items inside bags and their pants. Upon arrival, the officers were in a fully marked uniform and fully marked patrol vehicle and saw 2 males run outside the store location. The defendant was observed carrying 2 shoe boxes while running. A foot pursuit commenced and the defendant dropped the shoe boxes and continued running for approximately 120 yards. The defendant attempted to jump a gate, at which point he was detained. The officer reviewed surveillance and observed the defendant enter the store, grab the shoe boxes, and then run past all points of sale while holding the stolen items. The total was $229.98. Gonna verify that. I see WSS is the name of the business.
It's a retail store, Your Honor.
Do you have co-defendants?
Let me see, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. There's no other connected cases.
Mr. Crawford, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with both of your cases, and I'm ordering you not to go back to the store. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you.
Sir.
What do you do for a living?
Currently trying to go back to school.
So what are you doing with yourself nowadays?
I'm helping my dad at home. He's
Time for you now to get a full-time job.
Yes, sir.
Back in 2 weeks, and I want to see what you have done. If you've done nothing on either case, it's not going to go well. Do you understand?
Sir, can I ask a question?
I'm not here to play around, and I hope that you're taking this seriously. You're on felony probation, and you're looking at up to 10 years in prison, and you've now picked up 2 cases. It's very possible they file a felony warrant for your arrest because of these 2 new cases, and you could be sitting in felony court for a very long time in custody because of these 2 new cases. Do you get my drift?
Yes, sir.
Straighten up and fly right, or it's not going to go well for you. So, we'll have him fill out an application, and then I want him back in 2 weeks. I'm going to test you. Get ready. If you use, it's really not going to go well for you. If you pick up a 4th case, I will absolutely lose my shice. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on, Deputy Miranda, please. Okay, Mr. Bernardi.
Morning, Judge.
Hey, bud, how are you? Thanks for coming back.
Yes, sir. I have Mr. Crawford.
Okay,
Right here.
come up, Mr. Crawford. This is the lawyer that we've appointed to represent you. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with him. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging phone calls or text messages, a warrant will issue. You pick up a 4th case, a warrant will issue. If you use, a warrant will issue. If you fail to do anything, like we've previously asked you, warrant will issue. I'm not asking much from you, man. Really, just be someone. That's it. And stop hanging out with the wrong crowd. Okay. Do you mind getting his cell phone so I can give it to Mr. Bernard? Do you need it?
It's on here.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm going to give you his cell phone so that you guys can talk. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.